Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Dennis from Simplify Investing. Today I want to come at you with a video that I saw an article on Bloomberg that really caught my attention and I really want to talk about. So as you can see here, the title says, Robinhood users say accounts were looted, no one to call. So obviously the topic of the day is Robinhood, the good almighty Robinhood, the company that came out and just changed the fintech and the brokerage industry completely. They came out with no fees at all when it comes to buying stocks, selling stocks, or options. So if you're new here, please smash that like button. Really helps out with that YouTube algorithm. And also, if you want more videos like this one, please hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. First off, what I wanted to do is give a brief overlook of Robinhood. If you're unfamiliar with Robinhood, they're a brokerage firm. They were founded in 2013, as you can see here, headquarters in Menlo Park, California, and the assets under management is about $20 billion. So this isn't a small company at all. They have an $11.2 billion valuation, and they've been around for quite some time. They've earned a lot of a market share just because of their attractive no-fee model. And a lot of new users have come and joined this platform due to the pandemic. A lot of people are just sitting at home, not working, and they just want to trade and they want to learn how to trade and make some money on the side, right? So this has been a huge media attention during the pandemic. I mean, there's a lot of bad news. I mean, back to back bad news from the media covering Robinhood and their serious issues that they have, right? But I did want to come out and bring out this article on TechCrunch. As you can see here, Robinhood raises $200 million at 11.2 valuation as its revenue scales. I mean, this company has no issue with raising money. Like I said, this company was founded in 2013 and it's valued at about $11.2 billion. That's nothing to laugh at, right? I'm sure this company is going to go public soon. I'm sure all the founders and everyone wants to, cash out and get some liquidity in their shares. But it's still very amazing what they did in this short amount of time. A few different articles that Robinhood actually came out in, I wanted to talk about. So as you can see here, back in 2019, Robinhood traders discovered a glitch that gave them infinite leverage. So if you don't know what that means, is these people, usually brokerages only allow you to leverage your money a certain percentage, right? It could be 2x, it could be 35% of whatever you have, depending on how much experience you have and how much money you have, right? So this Robinhood trader found out a way to just break that system and make infinite leverage. So for every $1 you invest, you'll be able to invest $30 of borrowed money, which is just terrible, especially since most of these Robinhood traders are very inexperienced. And unfortunately, a lot of people, came out a little bit hurt. This is another article unrelated to the previous article, but it says here, 20-year-old Robinhood customer dies by suicide after seeing a $730,000 negative balance. I mean, this is obviously terrible. It's for someone to take their life over just money is really upsetting. But as you can see here, he was 20 years old. He took his own life. What ended up happening was, let me find it right here. So apparently fell into despair late Thursday night after looking at his Robinhood account, which appeared to have $16,000 in it, but also showed a cash balance of negative $730,000 and $165. In his final note, seen by Forbes, insisted that he never authorized margin trading and was shocked to find his small account could rack up such an apparent loss. I mean, obviously this is just very unfortunate news, but it just doesn't stop here, right? Unfortunately, trading apps like Robinhood are having a moment, but users should be careful. I mean, back to back, just bad articles. Robinhood has lured young traders sometimes with devastating results. This one right here, investors weather wild markets, coronavirus fears, and a broken Robinhood trading app. Back when the market was crashing back in March, actually Robinhood was down for a few days. I believe it was 2 or 3 days that Robinhood investors couldn't even trade. So if you had options that you were planning on trading, or you wanted shares that you just wanted to get out of your position, or even buy some shares, you couldn't. Your accounts were pretty much frozen and you couldn't do anything. And this is probably in the peak of the crash, and everybody wanted to be in the market. But Robinhood, of course, did not work. So let's go back to the article on on Bloomberg. So I just want to point out a few different things. So I'm going to probably butcher a few of these people's names. So just bear with me, right? It took Soraya Baghari a day to learn that 450 shares of Moderna had been liquidated in a Robinhood account and that 10,000 in withdrawals were pending. But after alerting the online brokerage to what she believed was a theft in progress, she received a frustrating email. The firm wrote it would investigate and respond within a few weeks. Now her money is gone. I mean, this is totally unacceptable. If you're using a brokerage firm, right, you should be able to have somebody you call live. I mean, I personally trade with Charles Schwab. I'm not by no means saying they're the best brokerage out there, but if I need someone to speak with me over the phone during obviously business hours, there's always someone there. I've only used them about 2 or 3 times. I had questions about options and I wanted to increase my my option level. Usually brokerages have different levels for options. The more experienced and more complex options you want to use, you have to really like upgrade your account. So I just called them for that. But if you can't call your brokerage, you're in trouble, because sometimes when you have, 20,000, 10,000, and as your account keeps on growing, you need someone just in case something goes wrong, right? And also that other article that I brought up where during the peak of the crash, you couldn't even access your account. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous, right? But to go on, Begari is among 5 Robinhood customers who recounted similar experience to Bloomberg News, saying they've been left in limbo in recent weeks after someone sold their investments and withdrew funds because the wildly popular app has no emergency phone number, and some said they tried in vain to intervene, only to watch helplessly as their money vanished. Obviously, this is so unfortunate. I mean, most of these people that are trading with all their life savings, which I do not suggest. But a lot of, you're going to see further down this article, you're going to see someone who said that it's most of their life savings that just diminished. Right? This is very unfortunate. Again, let's go. A limited number of customers appear to have had their Robinhood account targeted by cyber criminals because of their personal email account, that which is associated with their Robinhood account, being compromised outside of Robinhood. A spokesman for the company said in an email, "We are actively working with those impacted to secure their accounts." I mean, I'm not sure what Robinhood could do at this point. The money's gone. They sold the shares. They're withdrawing the money. The money's pending. I'm not sure if they're able to get the money back. But still, this is not a way to handle this. By no means is it acceptable for you to have a certain amount of money with a brokerage firm and not be able to call someone up and help, right? There's no way that you try to get in contact with your broker and it takes weeks for them to get back with you. That's just unacceptable. Next. Bagari, a Washington attorney, and 3 other Robinhood users said that they also contacted authorities, including the SEC and the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. Next up, again, this is just some more background information about Robinhood. Robinhood was founded 7 years ago, based in Menlo Park, California, has exploded in popularity this year as millions of Americans stuck at home, including millennials, look to make some money during a pandemic that has sent stock prices swinging. But the no-fee brokerage app has also attracted consumer complaints with novice investors confused by the vagaries of stock options and margin loans. Now, even though the firm said this year that it has more than doubled its customer service team, clients complain they are struggling to get quick help when their funds are disappearing. They don't have a customer service line, which I'm quite shocked about, Bagari said. Next up, this is another story of someone else who experienced the same situation. So I'm going to call him Rao. Rao, a Chicago software engineer, said his account was hit on October 6th. His bet on Netflix was liquidated and $2,850 was soon withdrawn. He said he sent more than a dozen emails to Robinhood's customer support address and that he even tried messaging some of the brokerage's executives on LinkedIn. I mean, talk about desperate. I mean, $2,800 is nothing to laugh about, right? Once you see that just completely gone, it definitely hurts. No matter how rich you are, I mean, $2,800 is $2,800, right? And it's very unfortunate. And you could see how desperate these people are. They're over here messaging the executives on LinkedIn. I mean, I really hope it works, but still, I'm sure he's going through a loop right now and very, very stressed out. I'm in tremendous mental stress right now because this is all of my savings, said Rao, 36 years old, whose account was frozen by Robinhood in response to the fraudulent activity. Rao said he had previously set up 2-factor authentication to access his account, and Bagari said she's certain her Robinhood password is unique from all others, including her email. Neither believed they had been duped by phishing scams or malware. Both said they use the same email for Robinhood and other accounts, and that only Robinhood has been affected. Now I want to talk about what you should do as a Robinhood trader or investor, right? If you have Robinhood, I honestly think it's time to switch. Enough is enough. Robinhood had more than enough time to actually fix this issue, and they still haven't. And I think it's time for us to show them, what we can do, right? And just change brokerages and go elsewhere. It's really unacceptable that if you're losing money, not because of your own behalf, you have no one to call and assist you with, and you have to sometimes wait up to weeks in order to get in contact with someone, right? That's just completely unacceptable. So now I want to talk about a few different options you have in order for you to actually trade free with no commissions at all. A few different brokers that allow you to trade free is Ally Invest, You Invest by JP Morgan, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Interactive Brokers, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, SoFi Active Investing, E-Option, First Trade, TradeStation, Merrill by Bank of America, Merrill Edge. You have so many options now that it's not even that you're stuck to one platform. I really do think it's time for us to switch. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this article down below in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please help me out and hit that like button. It really helps with the growth of this YouTube channel. And also, if you're interested in more stock related videos, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.